Hi, I'm Graham Manley from OrthoLab, and I'd like to show you the advancement screws that we put in twin blocks sometimes. So here we have a standard twin block. It's a two-piece appliance for the correction of skeletal class 2 malocclusions. Very popular appliance. And you see the interface right here on the upper block that goes with the lower block. That's the area we're concentrating on here today because I'm going to show you some advancement screws. Now, when to use advancement screws? Well, let's suppose you have somebody with a malocclusion that is much bigger than what you would normally treat with a single twin block. You have a couple of options. You could treat that patient using 2 twin blocks, which becomes a little bit expensive. You could, if the appliance was in good condition at the end of treatment or end of initial treatment, you could add acrylic to the face of these blocks here and then have the patient bite in a new forward position, and then you'd have more advancement of the lower jaw. That can get very messy and very inaccurate, and if you're not careful you'll end up with a one-piece appliance instead of a two-piece appliance, so that's not really ideal. What you can also do is you can request, when the appliance is initially being made, you can request advancement screws for the twin block. So this is a twin block appliance with advancement screws. The lower is just a normal twin block. You can see that there, normal lower appliance. But the upper has these screws in it. You see these metal pieces here? Those are what we call advancement screws. And that's basically the interface of the twin block. And that goes against the lower, like that. So you may have let's say a overjet of, let's say 8-9 millimeters. So you take your initial bite, let's say 5 or 6 millimeters, and then you've got another 3 or 4 to go. So when you've got that initial correction, all you need to do is open these advancement screws. The key goes right in there. So you see that, that's where the key goes in for the screw. And you open that, not 1/4 millimeter at a time as you would a normal screw, but all at once. You do open it, let's say 3 or 4 millimeters. If it's 3 millimeters, you need 12 turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 12. 12 turns to get that advanced by 3 millimeters. Do that on both sides, and you've now got a more forward position for your mandible because the screw has come forward and is pushing on the mandible. So you've got the advancement screws working for you. So that's how you can correct a more severe class 2 skeletal problem with a twin block with advancement screws. Don't forget to ask for them when you first get the appliance. It's very difficult and very expensive to add them later. So get them right at the start. Twin blocks with advancement screws available from OrthoLab, of course. I'm Graham Manley. Talk to you next time.